Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to do some videos with the M3. I don't do that much content with the M3 mainly because a lot of people are doing already. You have a lot of good channels, a lot of good content with the M3, the F80 chassis specifically. Tommy El Garage does really good content. Actually, I look a lot of his videos. But it's one thing I can do that some people probably, I just haven't found a video on it, and I think people want to know this question is which one of the drive modes is the fastest? I mean, we obviously know drive mode 1, and this is, I'm sorry, let me start over. Which one, if you have a DCT transmission, which one of the shift logic or the drive logic modes is the fastest acceleration? All right. I mean, we all know 1 is the slowest and the smoothest shifting. But also we know 2 is if you're on level 3, it is like tire chirp mode. I mean, it's just banging the gears, power shifting, but is it really giving the car any acceleration? And also I'm gonna test out level 2 because if you can get by level 2, then you can minimize that traction loss and that wear and tear on the clutches. So we'll see. I'm gonna test them all out. I'm gonna just do regular drive, and then I'm gonna go back over and I'm gonna do actual tests with manual, me shifting and paddle shifting at red line if I can. I'm not gonna do launch control, mainly because launch control wasn't consistent for me. I tried it. Sometimes I get wheel spin, sometimes I get wheel hop, sometimes I just bog the car. I just prefer just to leave it out of the equation and just no launch, just mash the gas to the floor, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, let's get started. And I'm using Draggy also to test. All right. Okay, guys, before we get going with the video, I wanted to mention there were some factors that, I mean, this is not the most scientific test, right? I mean, I'm not in a controlled environment. There's different variables, there's traction, there's road surface that obviously that plays a part. However, that didn't make sense was the fact that I think my best times with one certain mode, you'll see it helped. I did have to disable traction control eventually because once you get to the higher shift modes, the intervention from the traction control held the car back so much that it actually made the car slower. But guys, let's get done with the video. Same direction. Oh, spinning into the gravel. That's not good. The gravel on the tires first. Alright, hopefully it doesn't hurt my times. We'll try again. shift logic 2, manual mode. Manual mode. Traction control, I tried one run with it on and shift 3 and it just kept kicking in. So we'll try again. Traction control off, shift logic 3. Settings. Let's try shift 2. The other one. Shift 2. Alright guys, as you can see, it's hard to tell, but I did get my best times with S3 with traction control switched off. I think my last run with S2 could have been good, but my 60 foot was horrible. The car spun a little bit off the line. It spun going into second. You know, these cars are tricky to launch. Maybe the stick speeds could be a little bit more consistent. I'm not sure, because right now I'm just relying on the computer to engage the clutch. So I could put it to the floor, and depending on how aggressive I floor it, if I stomp on it, what happens is the computer says, oh, he really wants to go now. So it would briefly open the clutch and drop it, and would cause a ton of wheel spin. And like I said, if you're in S3, those shifts are violent. And normally when I'm got like full traction, I'm shifting, I'm getting thrown into the back of the seat each shift. But there are times where it's just not doing that, and I'm just breaking traction, spinning through first, spinning through second, and then sometimes chirping that third gear. Um, it just spins. I aired down the tires, running the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S. There's still probably a decent amount of tread on them. I didn't measure it, but decent amount of tread. Then those tires are actually pretty good. Like I said, once they hook up, once they get enough heat in them, the Pilot Sport 4S is actually a really good tire. I don't know. Like I said, you let you guys to decide. I'm sure there are gonna be some people that can be like, "Well, you didn't launch it right. You didn't do that, or you didn't." There's a few things. That's fine. This video is more for entertainment. That's what it is. It's not for scientific, but enjoy. Thanks for watching, and subscribe. That these runs were done on California grade 91 octane. So I'm not going to get the right times as someone on the East Coast, at sea level, low. Like I said, 91 octane California grade is a poor quality fuel. So just keep that in mind too.